Greetings, grasshoppers. Welcome to Wicked Healthy Radio on WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM. We're being live streamed on WSMN.live and Wicked Healthy Radio on Facebook, and we are all set up, ready to go. So you can, if you've been watching us, you can now hear us on the, because I moved all the levers, so we're good, and you can hear us on the Facebook page. I'm your host, Julie Rutkowski, and I'm talking about all things wicked good for the mind, body, and soul. If you're interested in advertising your Wicked Healthy product or service, you can contact George here at the station, George at WSMN1590.com, or me at wickedhealthyradio@yahoo.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook, and you'll get notified when we have upcoming live guests, as we do today. We have returning guests today. Hi, ladies. Oh, hold on. Let me put your mics up. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good, Julie.
All right. I'm going to have you guys pull those mics right up to your lovely face. Oh, there you are. How's that? Now you can talk real sexy into the microphone because you look amazing.
Does this sound wonderful?
This sounds beautiful. It's going to be a show. Amy, how are you? Let me hear you.
I am fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, my goodness. You guys, well, I'm having you again because you guys were so good the first time around. I felt like when we left, we were like, when we still chatting all the way out the door, it's like, okay, we clearly have more to say. So let's just say it. So Amy here in the middle is, in the middle seat, is Amy Elwell, and she is from Atlantic Coastal, and you are a real estate agent, and you live in Salem, Massachusetts.
I do.
Oh, my heart be still. Yes, my Salem. But
it is fantastic.
It is fantastic. Yes.
Halloween town.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't know how long it took you to get here, but for sure, I'm sure it was quite the ways. Yes, we'll talk about that. Salem, welcome to Salem. Because today's a spooktacular show, in case you...
Lots of spooky stuff going on in the world.
Lots of spooky stuff,
Lots of
yes.
spooky stuff.
There is some wonky energy out there, that's for sure. Oh, my God. And then I have Kathy Dwyer, and Kathy has 30 years experience as an agent for buyers and sellers and renters. Is that right?
Yeah,
that's
commercial,
right.
you name it.
All right. You have a deep and diverse understanding of the real estate world, and you're going to give us an update because we can't stop talking about what's going on in your world right now. Let's see. You have an extensive background in business and marketing, and you execute with expertise in residential commercial transactions. You work directly with builders and subcontractors. How's that going?
It's going great. I just jumped off a phone with the building inspector up in New Hampshire.
I saw that. I was laughing.
I know, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's
Snuck
work.
right
You
in
gotta
under
get
the radar.
You go 1 minute.
I know. Sorry.
Get it wrapped up, and you did.
I
Excellent.
did, just for you, Jules.
Thank you. So just so folks, I'll give you if you've listened to us before, I met Kathy at a bar at Nolan's. In Merritt, Wolfboro.
Wolfboro, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, great place.
Yes, this was not totally under the influence, but we had a lovely conversation. And of course, I said, "Hey, why don't you come on the radio? And let's continue chatting." And here we are for a second time. I mean, it's
right.
amazing. So, what is going on in the real estate world before we get to the spooktacular part of it?
Well, we're finding now, and I think Amy will agree, that houses are sitting a little bit longer than they used to.
Okay.
There's not so many bidding wars anymore, and prices are still too high.
Okay. All right.
Not
I think
coming
they're too high.
down,
They're
yeah.
not. They're not coming down.
They're not
Even-
moving. They'd rather have it sit on the market than reduce that price.
Really?
Yeah.
And what does that do for you all as agents?
Well, we're definitely working for our money,
for
which we
sure.
always do. But right now, it's definitely, you are writing a lot more offers.
Okay.
A lot more offers, yeah.
Yeah.
And folks don't, if they came down a little on the price, then you think that would, because back in the day, a year ago, when you were here a
You know
year ago,
something?
we were talking about that there was
know.
no inventory, that, people were selling. You said there were lines around the block to get a home,
Yeah.
Multiple bids, multiple offers, whatever. And now, a year has changed everything.
Everything.
I'll tell you what, I did an open house in Billerica. Beautiful, beautiful property.
And you work mostly in Mass and New Hampshire.
I do both.
Yes, and Amy, you work
Massachusetts.
mostly in Massachusetts. Okay.
But I did an open house, and I had nobody show up. Not one person. That's the first time in probably 3 years I haven't had anybody come to one of my open houses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
I just think that people are being a lot more selective over what they are looking for
Yeah.
to buy. Nobody wants to pay full price. Nobody wants to get into bidding wars and won't do it.
So they say to you up front,
And I think-
I absolutely
Yeah.
don't want to get into a bidding war.
And I think people are now looking at their home for a long term. I think in the last couple of years, people were like, oh, I'm going to get into this house and I can always get something. I'll trade up in a couple of years or I'll move. I think people now are saying, I'm going to live in this place for like 10 years. And I think that's a different mindset that we've had in the past.
I agree with
You
that.
know?
I agree.
So
and
now,
both in Massey and New Hampshire.
Oh, yes.
I
Okay.
think it's all over the
So
place.
are there multi-generations moving into homes too?
Well, I just did a wedding because I do some catering on the side. I did a wedding at the Wolfboro Inn.
Yes, it's lovely.
Oh, it was great. And they're from Arlington, Massachusetts. The couple lives in Charlestown, but they're giving up their apartment and they're moving home with their mom and dad
Wow.
because they want to save for a year or two to buy a house.
Before that would have been frowned upon. These days,
100%. But
Yes.
now I do find that
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of properties are becoming multi-generational. And as one group of kids leaves, another one comes back. So the big joke when I talk to people is, are you ready to downsize? And they'll say, oh, yeah, we can't wait. I'm like, well, you better wait a little bit longer because guess what? I'm sure someone's coming home.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's
Totally.
right.
You've got one that might be coming home pretty soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, really?
I can't wait. Yeah. She just,
Amy, usually people are like, no,
I
dunking
can't,
under the
cannot
chair.
wait. Yeah, no, she moved way too far away from me. She's in Washington State right now.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs
And
to come
what?
home.
And
It's
now
time.
we have to ask, what's making her come home?
Oh,
It's
I
usually
can't
leaving.
say that.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay.
she's
well,
a girl. I'm scared of her. She's still my daughter.
Okay. Yeah, you better not give it away.
No. But yeah, she's welcome to come home. I'm looking for a bigger place myself right now.
Are
that
you?
oh yeah, because I only have a 2-bedroom right now.
All right.
So I need at least a 3-bedroom so she can come home.
Do you know a
Maybe
real estate
4-bedroom.
agent that you can use?
I know a fantastic one.
Do you? That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That would be Amy Elwell.
That's right.
From Atlantic Coastal.
978-879-6440.
I will put your information up. I have
Awesome.
Kathy KAD Homes.
Yep.
Kathy, I have you up on the Facebook page. But do you have a website, Amy?
I do, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll refer people to the
Awesome. Thank you
website.
so
If you have
much.
questions, you can put them right there in the chat for on the Facebook page.
Awesome.
So that is amazing. So so things are tough. Things
Things
are
are
for you
tough.
off. Yeah.
You know what though? It is what it is. You're going to see a lot. I tell you what, we're down to a great group of agents now. All those everybody who got their license during COVID. They're
weekend
not in-
warriors.
Yeah,
I think
the weekend
they're
warriors.
I
gone.
think we talked about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
time. Maybe
They're
The ones
gone.
that do this as a hobby
Yeah.
Yes.
stepped aside and left it to the professionals. Thank God.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kathy went right to the right.
Listen,
right to the
she
jugular
did.
right
there is
didn't
no
she?
did.
sugarcoating anything,
Yeah.
Julie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, get out of our way. We're coming in with our signs, our nice cars. Move over.
Move over.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, but you know what? COVID was I think COVID sparked a lot. Well, plus the interest rates, but I think COVID.
Yeah.
People saw the value in family. If you're gonna get locked up with somebody for 15, then 30, then years, then you better like them.
Well,
so
during COVID, it was better than being alone, even if you didn't like them.
well, that's probably true. But I know couples that have actually separated
Yes.
at that time. I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I can't be with them for lockdown. I have no friends,
Right?
You can't really go. You couldn't at that time. You couldn't go out, and God forbid you went outside. So everybody went, to the grocery store and just walked.
know,
walked
wait
in
a minute,
line.
Didn't they
That's
have a
arrows.
star 311 you had to call if you saw somebody
Oh, my
socializing during COVID?
Oh, I hope we never go back to
I hope
that.
we never go back to that.
I don't
God.
think we will.
And what about the interest rates? Because they kind of dropped a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Is
they
that
dropped a little bit.
okay?
I don't think it's
Not
really
that much?
making a big change. I don't see it's just not happening. People are they want what they want. They're not gonna if they can't get the right kitchen, if they can't get the ranch or what, then they're not even entertaining.
So you can't just drive them around to 5 houses unless it has
Specific
literally
criteria.
everything.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of people aren't showing up for the open houses right now, is because they're just they look online and
Oh,
they're
it's
like,
just, everything's
I'm not that-
online.
Yes,
Everything's
everything
online.
is online.
Yeah. Although this is the best time of year to buy a house, right? October, November.
I think the best time is when you want to buy a house.
Oh, well played, Amy. Well played. According to the internet, which never lies, and I'm sure it wasn't AI, it said that November and December, the fall, because all the kids are back to school, people have time to kind of, put their house up and clean it, I guess, is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, it really depends. Like if you've got young families, they want to buy, before school starts. If you're older,
well, that's true too.
If you're looking to retire, this is a great time to sell your house because you want to go south. You want someplace warm. You don't want to turn that heat on. So it really just depends.
The snowbirds.
Yeah, it really depends on where you are in your life. Like young families aren't really looking to sell their house right now. Their kids are already in school.
And they're staying put.
They're established.
Yeah, they're staying put.
And the kids don't want them to move.
So I think there's there's a ton of condos on the market right now.
Yeah, you talked about that. What's going on in Salem?
So many condos. Well, Salem's, they really take care of their own there, honestly. I think they do a great job. But yeah, we've got a ton of condos. But tell you what, they're not dropping those prices.
Well, and I don't know if you've been noticing, condo fees are going up and up and up and up.
It's ridiculous.
And as the unit owner, you really don't have a say.
You don't.
And then if there's a betterment fee or a special assessment,
you
have no
under the gun. That's right.
You're done. You're just done.
If that's not in your budget, you are done.
Right. Yeah. Right. And what do you do? And then how do you sell something if it has a $20,000 special assessment fee?
Mm-hmm. How do you?
You don't really.
You don't.
I mean, you can try. It's like
you have
selling
a car
selling a car without an inspection sticker. Nobody wants it.
Okay.
Same thing.
Oh my goodness! So this seems like they complicated it. The whole process.
Well, I think real estate is getting complicated. They're always slapping us with new rules. We're always navigating
new forms.
Who's the they?
National Association of Realtors.
NAR.
Our local boards have their own forms. And there's just a lot of things
federal.
State and federal. Federal trumps state with a lot of these things. But they have a new lead paint. They have a new home inspection. Mandatory home inspection has to be disclosed. You can't not take an offer because the buyer is requesting a home inspection. That's all gone.
Okay.
Because every consumer has the right to a home inspection.
Okay, so you can't sell your house. You can't just put it up with no, sell.
Well, something. There was a lot of problems. The last couple of years, people were overbidding. We had bidding wars, right?
And waiving
it. And then
they were. That's right. And
they did a house.
Trouble.
Yeah. And they would need a new roof.
Yeah, and then it was the real estate agent's fault.
Yeah, they have no equity.
It's always your fault.
It's always our fault. Oh yeah, thank God we have broad shoulders. But yeah, why didn't you tell me it needed a new roof? Right. Well, we didn't do a home inspection.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm not a roof inspector. I can't tell you these things. I've never opened an electrical panel before in my life. How would I know that they're double tapped and it went on fire?
Just look up and see those tiles with moss growing out of them. That might be a sign that it wasn't a great roof.
Clue.
It's a clue. Just a little clue.
So that's changing the game a little bit. People have. You got to do more. You got to do your due diligence.
You do.
Yeah. And agents need to advise their clients, whether it's a seller or a buyer, what the new laws are. And it's very, very important to keep up with continuing education, to learn your new forms, and if you don't understand them, to go to your operating principal and ask for a breakdown.
So who's an operating principal? Like
your broker.
Your broker.
Okay.
Your broker.
Yeah. And it's so funny because a lot of agents, I don't know if they're scared or they just don't want to talk to them, but they won't go to their broker and they just try to wing it.
And that's how they end up getting $10,000 fines, getting an arbitration suit against them with the Board of Realtors or the Real Estate Commission. I mean, don't just wing it.
No.
Don't wing it. Know what you're talking about.
From Amy and Kathy, do not wing it.
Do not wing it. You're setting yourself up for a
stay in your lane. Learn what you're supposed to do.
Especially those COVID realtors.
I know.
I feel like you're talking
See
to them.
I haven't seen any of them for a while.
How do you know who they are?
Oh, you know.
Oh, when you get into a deal, you know who does this full time and who has no clue.
Oh my God, you know. Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but you would know.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh,
listen, I live in Salem right now. There is no parking. Okay.
Wait, because why?
Because it is
tell us why.
because it is Halloween.
That's right. in
So you
Salem.
can't park anywhere.
To all my family that's still in Salem.
Oh, my
I'll
goodness.
see you sometime in November.
Well,
November 1st
we've got a couple agents that just put houses on the market the month of October.
in Salem. Well,
Why
think
would
that-
you do that?
Yeah, you can't.
Well, who's going to come see it? Where are they going to park?
They can't.
How are they going to get there?
You know, how are they going to get there?
You're on 128 for at least
Three. I think it's going to be at least 3 hours for me to get back into that town tonight.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a Monday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
But they
It is.
I know. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Do you hate it?
I
know
love
my-
it.
Oh my God, my family
love it.
absolutely. They're probably just they've
I
all figured it out at this
I have
point.
my house has been decorated since the last week of September.
Oh, you're the one.
I am. I'm not just me. I want to my whole street.
Hobby Lobby's had their stuff out
Yeah.
since I think July, before July.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
As soon as 4th of July was over, everyone was like,
Let's
Halloween.
decorate. Oh my goodness.
Like, I want to know where they store these. You know, I can't. There's so many of those giant.
Blow up things?
Yeah,
Yes.
or the skeletons. You see those?
Yes,
Bigger
yeah.
than the house.
Yeah, Home
Where-
Depot.
Where do they put them? Because
They must have a storage unit.
I have a condo, and I got to tell you,
There's
I
nothing-
don't even have parking.
Yeah, of course. Exactly.
You know? So I'm like, where are they going to put these things? But yeah, so it's definitely challenging.
Oh my gosh.
But it's super fun.
Is it? You
Yes,
love it? Oh my
I
goodness.
love it. Everyone they take it so seriously. We had a
They do
parade.
take it seriously.
The first Thursday of every October.
Uh-huh.
Salem celebrates welcomes in October. Like it's just this huge. It's lovely. I know.
I think they've been doing that forever.
Forever, yeah. First
What's the
Thursday
name
of the month,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It's
great.
wonderful. I love it.
You have bit the bullet. I mean, you have bit the whatever on that.
You know,
love it.
what are you gonna do? You either
Yeah.
oh, I thought I turned that off.
Yeah.
That's my phone.
That is your phone.
It's like
Oh, the
somebody's
shame.
calling. The shame. Radio shame right there.
Shame. That is my phone. Oh my goodness.
So
Look at me. I'm like, it might be
you
a
know what?
buyer.
I think,
It could be a listing.
I know. Oh.
or the ghost that we're going to talk about right now.
Oh. We're ready for that.
I know. All right. Dump. So now that we get the market all set, all taken care of, to either of you, have you ever walked into and I remember I do feng shui just for folks to.
I love
so
it.
I know what that's all about. You walk into a house and it's either talking to you, in my air quotes, or you get this gut feeling you are not alone,
And you want to run.
and you kind of want to run, but they've paid you to be there.
And it's always when you're in the basement. I swear. You're in the basement, you just get something cold right on the back of your
That's-
neck.
that's
And I'm
the
just like, I
number
want to
one
leave.
thing.
I'm all set. Oh, they left a message.
They left a message. Are you on the radio? Do I hear you on the radio? That's what they're calling.
Probably.
About. It's hilarious.
Probably.
Oh my God. Or could you pick up some of your daughter? Could
I
you
know.
I'm home.
Well, you know, she called me and I was like, and she's like, I think I want to come home. I'm like, whatever you need, baby. I go, just leave it all there. Come right home.
What would you say if any of your kids wanted to come home?
Oh, they're
Kathy?
still at her house.
They're still
They're
there.
there.
She didn't even get rid of them yet.
No,
At least they're coming back.
To my
I
kids
had an
who might be
empty
listening,
house.
don't do it.
I had an empty house for 1 year.
Yes.
And then my daughter moved home
Yep.
with her boyfriend.
Oh,
Okay.
it's better.
And then they got a dog. She's a little over a year. She's probably around 100 pounds.
She's beautiful, though.
She's beautiful. She's the sweetest
Such a
little
good
thing
girl.
ever. Her name is Summer. She's my granddogger.
Right.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful. But we keep trying to put in offers on properties
For them?
For them.
Yes.
They're very specific about what
Yep.
they want and
Oh.
what they want.
Where?
All the contract is
Yeah.
within 10 miles of Boston proper.
Oh my Lord, you're kidding.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
And they like to pay like $4.50 for it, please.
That ain't happening.
So that's a
Sure,
parking
unicorn.
spot. Yeah. There's a parking spot for that.
Yeah, right.
Sounds like a swampland joke right there.
Right. And then
wow.
next year I have my Northeastern student who will be moving home.
Okay.
So he's a junior this year. He'll
Yeah.
be coming home next
I
year.
can't wait to see his dog.
I already have his dog.
They
Oh, my
they
God.
leave.
When he left.
Oh yeah,
school,
that's right.
Yeah.
Bo.
Left his dog with
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
I love him too.
Oh
Yeah.
my Lord.
He's my baby.
I have cats, so they keep leaving their cats with me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'd like an orange one next. So.
I can work
So-
on that for you.
So
Oh.
Kathy, if I remember this is a brand new house that you built, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes. How's that going?
The house is it's done.
It's done.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
My taxes are ridiculous, so I think I
Okay.
want to sell it.
Radio World.
Did you know that? Radio World. Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't think they were going to assess it at what they assessed
Oh,
it at.
New Hampshire did a whole nice everybody.
They got everyone.
Shout out to Nashville. We all got.
Oh, no, the whole state.
Yeah.
The whole state got
everybody.
revamped.
It's not looking as good over the border as it used to.
They
Just
smart one from
saying.
Massachusetts over there.
Right.
Yeah.
All those Mass
Everybody
folks
can come
came right
back
over.
now. I got a home for you.
Well played.
Thank you.
So,
You like
Julia,
Jack London's.
I remember telling you that while we were building the house, we had a hodgepodge of mishaps.
Exactly. I remember that.
Yeah.
Here, bring the mic right to you so that they can hear this, because this is pretty even more.
Even more so?
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
good.
very good. Yeah.
So, when we first broke ground, we had our excavator there, and our excavation operator was there. His name is Chris, lovely man, and he was digging away and hit something. And he jumped out of the cab of the excavator and he ran down and he had unearthed an urn.
Mm-hmm.
And he dumped the ashes all over the place. So he got scared, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to do, what to say. So he went to church. And
Why not, right?
And he
That must be on the internet somewhere.
you know what?
What happened?
So he didn't go back to the dig site for 3 days. In those 3 days, he kept having nightmares about spiders crawling on his son, in his sweatshirt, under his hood, in the bed. Totally freaked out all the time. Went back to the job site, and while he was there, he was building a retaining wall because it's on a steep slope waterfront. And his excavator, the wall let go, and the excavator toppled with him in it.
He was fine.
Color me aghast right now.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
my Lord.
So he left again and went to church because he's convinced that he unearthed these ashes.
What was
of
her name?
somebody's-
What's her
Aunt
name?
Peggy.
Aunt Peggy.
Aunt Peggy.
Gets better.
So my husband and I called the previous owner and we said, "Hey, Dwight, we found this urn." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's Aunt Peggy. I remember we buried her there, but couldn't remember where we buried her." I'm like, "Holy fagoli!" So I'm like, "Do you want to come get her?" Yeah, I'll come. Well, Dwight, we're really sorry, but we spilled her ashes. He goes, "Oh, typical New Hampshire style. That's okay. She was where she wanted to be." I said, "Okay." So as we're building this house, it was mishap after mishap after mishap. These crazy things kept happening. We have an ATV that was at the top of the embankment. My husband and I were down by the pond, just where the foundation was going in, and the ATV let go. The emergency brake let go, and down the hill it's coming at 20 miles an hour. My husband had to dive into it, and just as it went over the embankment, 2 wheels on the ground, 2 wheels in the air, my husband stopped it. And it was exactly in the same place where that urn was dumped. So I thought,
I can't even talk, because I believe she did not want to move.
she did
And
not
she
want
did not
to
want
be
you.
disturbed.
She did not want to be disturbed. Aunt Peggy was very happy there.
Yeah. But I will say, I think she's also done some good for us. I have a little dog. She's my baby. Her name's Bailey. And as the house was framed and being built,
Oh, yeah.
we have this, it's an opening, so it's like a catwalk. So when you're on the first floor, you can see 40 feet up to the ceiling, and there's beautiful banister around it. But while it was being built, the dog started to run across the room, didn't realize there was no floor in this cutout, and she fell 30 feet to the basement. Now she's a Shih Tzu.
She's a sausage, though. She's
Well,
got a
yeah,
lot of padding there.
she's a little overweight, but
Oh, a little.
she
Great.
fell all the way through the house and landed on her back in the basement in a puddle.
Wow.
My husband and I, I just started to cry immediately because I'm like,
Did you think Aunt Peggy at that point?
No, I think that the dog was stupid and didn't look before she leapt, right?
But she thinks Aunt Peggy may have saved
I
the
think
dog.
Aunt Peggy saved her. I
Oh,
think Aunt
okay.
Peggy caught her because when we got down there, she was in shock. She was dazed, laying on her back in a puddle of mud in the basement because it wasn't completed yet. My husband grabbed her, picked her up, and she immediately started licking his face. Now you tell me how a little dog like that can fall 30 feet through a floor, land on her back, and be okay.
100%.
Well, she
okay.
can't. Wow. Yeah.
See?
So
There you go.
I was thanking Aunt Peggy
Yes,
for
you
saving
should.
my dog.
Yes.
We called a priest.
Yes.
We-
Well, that's what they say to do, right?
We did everything. He came. He blessed the house.
Yeah.
Did
Did he do? Well, he didn't have to do an exorcism because it wasn't.
No.
I mean, I don't know. What did they do?
I don't know what it was.
Maybe
I
whatever
started
he did.
feeling grateful to her.
There
Was
you
she
go.
Catholic,
I
Aunt
have
Peggy?
no idea.
So, I mean, how does that work?
They call a priest for everything. I think
Yeah,
that's-
we always call a
he
priest.
called a priest.
Listen,
Whatever.
when you don't know what to do, go
Call
see your priest.
Right, go see
I
your
don't know.
priest.
I live in Salem. I'm not.
I know all the parishes.
Right.
There you go.
Oh.
So then my daughter comes, and my daughter is very in tune with spirituality and feng shui and
Yeah.
nature. And she said, "Mom, we need to be grateful to Aunt Peggy. We need to pay homage to her, and we need
Good
to
for
burn
her.
sage and go all around the house."
Yep.
Oh, that's
That's exactly what she
So
should
I would
do.
do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we Amazon, thank God, next day
Yeah.
delivery.
Next day delivery.
You got your
I
sage
swear to
from
God.
Amazon.
So we
can
got
do
this,
that,
We got
exactly.
this bunch of sage. It must have been.
Yes.
It
Well,
looked
it's a
like
big house.
It's a big. Yeah, we burnt
But
it
it
down
doesn't
to a
stay
nub.
lit, though.
Oh,
It's hard. Yeah.
We all, including my husband,
Oh,
and
that's
he
perfect.
thought we were crazy. He's
Nope.
like, he goes, but I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway.
You
I'll do
have
it
to.
anyway. We chanted, we sang, we danced around the inside, around the outside. My daughter's flailing her
Arms, that's right.
and it's been good. Although I will say that, I was up there this past week by myself. And I took the dogs with me, and I get a little nervous sometimes because, first of all, it's in the woods. Second of all, it's a big house. And third of all, we've just had some really funky things happen there. So while I was up there, I kept hearing some bangs and some booms, and I just kept saying, "All right, Peggy, we're good. We thank you for this land. We thank you for this house. I thank you for protecting my family." And then it settles down again.
Isn't it fascinating?
Right?
Yep. It's crazy. And the dogs, when the dogs are there, especially Bo and Summer,
They know.
they know. Like Summer will be like standing in the kitchen. Next thing you know, the black hair on her back is just standing up, and she freezes. And I'm like, all right, cut it out. Especially when I'm by myself.
Yes.
And that is one of the questions, like on the real estate test.
That
too,
is,
about
which is
disclosing,
and
if-
each state,
disclosing
that's
if
right.
the house is haunted.
So
Or
each
disclosing if
state.
somebody has died in the house.
That's
No,
you-
so I thought you didn't have to.
You don't have to disclose
people unless they
no,
ask.
if they ask.
Yeah, they
yes,
have to
you
ask.
have to
According to
ask.
the internet and my deep dive into the research.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But if it's haunted,
Yes.
you're supposed to tell them.
If it's a public, like if you've told other people,
Can you
like if
imagine?
you've sort of like put it out there on the internet, or I think that's when you have to disclose.
You should, if it's
Yeah.
haunted.
So well, but again, haunted is what's the
Yeah.
definition? Funky
Isn't
things
that
happening
interesting?
in a
If it's on
house is always
it's on
a
written
little
test,
bit.
though. It's
It-
so
it
funny.
was.
It's on
I-
the
that was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember the.
The
I don't
COVID
remember
people
it.
got it right then. They got that
Those
question.
COVID agents.
But yeah, but you right, because we've lived in houses that had funky energy, and that's my
Yeah.
air quotes again, where the dog, all of a sudden we would have a plant. It was like the house was like built in like the 1600s or
Yeah.
something, really old house, fieldstone basement, blah blah blah,
Yes.
with triple expanding foam everywhere downstairs to keep all
Sure.
for the leaks. So anyway, but all of a sudden we had a big plant, and the dog all of a sudden would look up as and the plant would start to swish back and
Ooh.
forth. Oh yeah, every time we had work done on that house, every single time, even if we didn't tell, people would call and they would be working in the house, anything electrical or reworking like updating something. It didn't matter. They would
Oh.
say, "Geez, the lights just keep going off and on." Really, that's really interesting. So
See?
we.
That's
Totally.
a bonus. That's $10,000
A
more
lot. There
for
are
the ghost.
people. You know what? There are people,
Oh, they
according
love
to the
that.
internet, according
According
to
to the
people,
internet.
that the people will look, and ask for. But as a feng shui consultant, did anybody, pass away in the house? Was there a murder? Was there a suicide? I mean,
Yes.
So because all that energy stays, unless you've
With the
done what
house.
you did, which is, bring the priest and do a clearing, then it will stay with the house.
Oh.
So when you know that, that you want to get, you always, have somebody when there's a new. I mean, it'd be great to be part of the package. Buy a new house and then you get a space clearing
Yes.
/ blessing in order to enter into this house, so that it's only the only
Free of
energy.
all
That's
that.
right, free
Yes.
of any negative or lingering. We call it
Yes.
lingering energy,
Oh,
and that the
100%.
new energy coming in is only yours and pure energy coming into this new home.
I think that you have this is a whole business opportunity. I'm
It
hearing.
is, but there's a lot feng shui consultants actually in your area that will
Ooh, that will do that. They'll come to
space
the-
clearing. Yes.
I think that everyone in my area wants to keep the ghosts.
You know what? In Salem,
I
Mass, yes,
really
they
do.
do.
I think they
That
wanna
is the
keep
one
them.
place I lived where there were no ghosts in the house where I grew up.
Oh.
Isn't that? Yeah, yeah, there were not. I mean, we mean you knew you lived in, but then back then anything Salem was the Witch City. The Witch City Cab.
Yep.
And that the football team was the witches.
Yes.
That was it. Now, I mean, it's over the last 40 years, it's built up and.
Oh, it's
Now
yeah,
it's
crazy.
it's a destination place.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like a little Disney World now.
Yeah.
And
So
it's-
how about you, Amy? How about little Disney World?
It
That's
is.
exactly.
It really is. I mean, it's just crazy stuff going on every day.
So how about for you in homes that you're in Salem?
I had a friend who sold a house in Beverly, and there was always a man standing in the doorway. Well, I used to call him the man with the boiler hat.
Oh,
Those-
wow.
And he was just always there, and he stayed when they sold the house. I was hoping he moved on, and it was because my friend told me that was my entity, that boiler man was there for me. I
Really?
know, yeah.
That
she's-
is weird.
Isn't that weird? Yeah,
Yeah.
she was really in tune. She goes, "No, if you're seeing that guy is there to protect you."
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool," but I haven't seen him since we sold the house. So,
Do you know any haunted hotels or anything in Massachusetts?
oh, there's so many. Like
There are
the
many.
Hawthorne.
The
is-
Hawthorne Hotel.
Yeah, it's
yes.
haunted.
So
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story of the Hawthorne Hotel.
Ooh.
My daughter's getting married, and we had family members that needed some personal care, just somebody to kind of hang out with them and be
Yes.
with them during the festivities. So we hired a nursing student because I was teaching at the time. So we hired a nursing student to stay with them and just kind of hang out, be there until they went back up. And then she could party away, which she did do, by the way. So I was coming down the grand stairs at the
Yes,
Hawthorne
beautiful.
Hotel, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was all dressed, and I was just going down. I can't even remember going downstairs for something. All dressed, ready to go. Things like just getting warmed up, where everyone's kind of together. And out of nowhere, it felt like a push down the stairs. I went
Oh.
face first down those stairs about an hour before my daughter's wedding.
Oh,
Bang,
no.
bang, bang, bang. And at the end of the stairs was my nursing student who just literally grabbed me under the arms, picked me up, and said, "Mrs. Rutkowski, are you okay?" And I'm thinking to myself, as I'm going down the stairs, I'm thinking to myself, that damn ghost did it. I just knew it, and I said, "I am not going to succumb. I am going to be fine." And I'm like watching. I'm just keeping my face up because I didn't want my face to get scratched.
Oh my
So
God.
I was completely fine, but I probably went down 10 to 12 stairs
Wow.
as
That's
bouncing down that
amazing.
rug.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Good
and
thing it was
only
rug.
the little nursing students saw it. Even though it was
Oh.
other people probably turned
So
around
there's
and went,
no
"Oh my
photos,
goodness!"
huh?
There's no photos of me,
It would have
like
been a great
literally
YouTube video.
I know, right?
surfing. I'm sure it's on something. Surfing down the stairs. Yeah. So I totally
Yes.
believe we didn't. I'm trying to think. I don't think we stayed there. The big grasshopper. I'm blank. Yes, we did stay there. I didn't feel anything. It was literally on that grand staircase.
Oh.
Yeah, and the rest of the wedding was. Although will say we did do space clearing in the room before because we had
Oh, you
enough craziness
did.
coming in. Yeah, so we just so we did our
crazies.
own little yeah. So we took care of all the other crazies and just kind of let anything that happened was our energy. So yeah, we did a whole space clearing in
Oh.
that room, and you should have seen. My husband and I got up. I don't know, it was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we creeping downstairs into the room, and we're like the bells, and we didn't have. We had spray sage, and we had
Spray
orange
sage.
peels, and you probably still find them because we stuck them in the plants. They're
Oh, that's
probably
so
still
funny.
there. Yes, so that to kind of clear that energy in there, so that again
So-
all the energy was ours and pure.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Being a feng shui person,
Yes. Real estate Kathy from KAD Homes.
thanks for the plug. No, so all kidding aside, some people are very receptive
Mm-hmm.
to spirits. Some people know nothing. They look at me and they think you're crazy.
Woo woo. That's the word, huh?
Yeah, right. So why is it only some people get these feelings and other people don't?
Oh,
That's
that's
a
good
great question.
That's a good
great.
question.
I think people that this is just me talking now. I think people that feel that notice it, recognize it. I think they're just to me it's just they're way more in tune to their body, their gut, what's going on around them. They're almost like hyper focused on what's going on around them. But the other thing is that once you feel it, see it, even one time, then you will never not see it,
Yes.
feel it,
I agree
hear
with
it.
that.
That's so
Because
true.
one time, that's
Everybody's
all it
got
took.
that story.
Everybody has a
Yeah.
story, and if you don't have a story, just wait. You will,
Yeah.
because it's out there.
I have a cousin that has a house up in Maine, and one night, me, Bill, his wife Van, and my husband Kevin were sitting in the Ponderosa room. It's this beautiful old farmhouse, and it's adorned with everything George Washington because my cousin Bill is a historian. And I turned and I looked at the corner of the stairs going up, and there was a guy sitting there
Ooh.
in a blue Confederate jacket and a hat. So I'm looking at him, and he's looking back at me. And I turned to my cousin's wife, Van, and I said, who is that? Like, who is that? And she goes, who's who? I go, and I turned again, and he's still sitting there, and he's looking at me like this. And I said, Van, who's the guy sitting at the bottom of the stairs? She goes, you're freaking me out.
Yeah, I would have been
What's
done.
going on?
I'm all set with that.
And I go, you're seriously telling me that gentleman is not sitting there looking at me, and now he's got his arms crossed and his legs are crossed, and he's kind of leaning back. She goes, no. She goes, you need to stop. You're scaring the shit out of me. I'm not staying here. I can't. She's like, Bill. But he was sitting there clear as day. Clear as day.
That's interesting. Yeah,
And Kevin and I went back up there a couple of weeks ago, and he was there.
Still there.
Really?
He was still there.
You saw him again. So
Yeah.
maybe he's your like little protector. Maybe he's there for you.
So here are the signs of a haunted house.
Oh.
Found on the internet. Of course. But we all know. Creaky floorboards and slamming doors when no one else is in the home.
Ooh, okay.
We had creaky stairs.
Okay, but nobody else is in the home, so who's hearing this? What do you mean?
No, slamming doors
Touche.
when no one like you hear
I
it,
know.
but there's nobody else like up. Like we used to keep yelling at my kids, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed.
Really? And nobody was there?
They were sound asleep, but I heard them coming up and down this, and this was repeated. This wasn't until I finally figured. That's when we started to put pieces
That's
together.
scary.
Yeah. So definitely sudden drops in temperature unrelated to open windows or vents.
Yep.
Or menopause,
Or menopause. that was last week's show. Literally, that was a whole hour on
You're not being
menopause.
haunted. It's just menopause.
Very good. Oh my goodness. So, so we were in we had a cottage, and we were told that there was somebody had taken pills. It was a nurse. She had back pain, and we were told, that nobody had died in the house, because of course I asked, and
Realtor's worst nightmare.
yeah, so we were there.
my
Yeah,
God.
exactly. So we were there, and I found out later that probably may have. We still don't know. It wasn't verified, so I never said anything. But we were laying in bed, my husband and I, and all of a sudden, the room got about 400 degrees, and it felt like somebody was sitting on our chests,
Both of you?
both of us. And we both looked at each other. We didn't freak out. We both looked at each other and went, I think we need to do a clearing. So first we opened the window. First of all, we just opened the window. And then I brought out the sage and all that and gave her permission to go. It's okay. We'll take good care of your house, your cottage. Off you go. Never felt it again.
Wow.
Yeah. So temperature. Okay, I'll keep going. Pets that bark and hiss at nothing. Mm-hmm. And that's in quotes. Strange noises unconnected to people or events in the house. Mm-hmm. So, spotting movement out of the corner of your eye.
Like a black little
And then it's
puff of smoke.
could
and
be.
it's gone.
Yep, and it's gone, right. Weird odors
Oh.
and furniture moving. I haven't seen furniture move. That would.
I haven't seen it move, but every time I walk into the house in New Hampshire, my couch is askew. Every time. And I'm like, God damn it. Why can't these... Why is the couch crooked?
So I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
But one time we were coming home, and one of my fellow KD Homes realtors, we went through Kathy's whole house and we turned all the pictures upside down.
Oh, you did? Did they really?
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
'Cause they
that's
got
hilarious.
there before me. Oh no, it was not funny. It was not
And
funny.
we're waiting. We're like, wow.
And I didn't say anything.
I'm like, I know she was so mean.
I said nothing
said
because I
nothing.
didn't want them to think I was nuts because I thought the ghost was tipping stuff upside down. Like I have this little turtle in my half bath powder room, and instead of where the turtle normally sits, he was in a totally new location.
I think like every time we went up there, like for the first year,
you were
we
gaslighting
would
her?
we would change stuff around.
Changed my clocks.
Those are your friends,
and I'd be
Kathy.
like, I'm like, why does the clock say it's 1 o'clock in the morning and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh my God.
Bugger. You and Nicholas.
I know.
Did you know this before they
I
started?
did after the fact.
Okay.
I figured it out.
She figured
Okay.
it was us.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Those are your friends.
Those are my friends.
Yeah. Okay. I think
keeping her on her toes.
I know you ought to get Peggy after them. That's for sure. Ooh. She's going home with you.
No. Well, she might like it. I don't know.
She might feel right at home
She
in
might
Salem.
say it's a party all night long there right now.
Good Lord,
well.
I couldn't stand that.
Well-
I'd be junk.
Oh, it's in Salem right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
brutal.
exhausting. It's very tiring.
Overstimulating.
And you live right downtown,
I
right?
live right off the Commons, yeah, right downtown. And I'm working for, I'll give them
Okay, yeah.
a
Oh
little
my God.
shout out right
Sure.
now.
Go for it.
It's Witch Picks, and you go in there and they dress you up as a witch or a warlock or whatever you want. And then they take their pictures and go home with all these pictures. It's
With all these orbs in the.
it's
in
just
the picture?
wonderful. They just do a great job. What a great bunch of people to be
So
working
is it
with.
an actual free? I mean, store.
It's a studio.
A studio.
It's an actual studio, and they have a new
So people do this all the time, not just
all
during.
year round. But they book like a year in advance.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Are these homemade costumes or one
No,
that you
they're
get from Halloween Spirit?
Oh yeah, they're beautiful costumes, gorgeous. These are professional pictures, and they're professional photographers doing it.
Kind of like the antique
Really?
pictures that you
Yes.
get done when you're up in Wolfboro. You know,
Yeah,
That's right.
It really
in the
is.
sepia or whatever, the brown tones
Yes,
or
That's
whatever,
right.
the
brown
black and whites.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they have this is new for them this year, I believe. They've got a broom, and there's a green screen. Oh, this is how cool is this? And you sit on the broom, and it's like you're flying. I think that I could do
Somebody's
that all
brilliant.
day. I know. I'm like, this is the coolest thing in the world.
So how often do you work there?
So I'm working. Well, I thought I was just working there a couple nights a week, but let me tell you, they just reel you in.
They do.
They all of a sudden
It's
they're
because
like,
you can't say no. It's like with your real estate customers. You've got to set more
I
boundaries.
Oh,
know.
is she bad at that?
Oh, I'm
Oh, she
horrible.
just wants to give everybody 100%.
Aw.
150% of the time. There's not enough Amy to go around.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I was told though at the picture shop that I could reel it in a little bit. So I might have been given more than 100% there, and they were not appreciative.
Because nobody can keep up with you,
I-
Amy.
Well, it's fun. Something when you're a seasonal worker, I only do this at October, okay? But that's awesome.
What'd you do last year?
I worked at a T-shirt shop,
Okay.
Twilight. We'll give them a little plug too. And she designs all her own T-shirts.
Uh-huh.
This woman, she's just fantastic.
It's just fun stuff. It puts you in the mix.
Yeah, and you know what else
Sure
you gonna?
does.
And you know what? It's better than sitting in
And watching
traffic
out the window.
for 3 hours though, coming in and out of Salem.
Uh-huh.
So this just keeps me in Salem.
In
I can cut down on all my other stuff that
And
I
you-
do.
you have to
and
go
I
out for
just do
gas.
this. Yeah, I just walk downtown.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. Yeah, I'm never late.
You're never late. No, just walk down the stairs and out the door.
Out the door, yeah.
Oh, that
But
is
it is
great.
fantastic. They do a good job though. I got to tell you, the city cleans up every night.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, every single. So
Every
they don't
night
wait.
they come
Okay.
out there and they clean. But
That's
I tell you
another
what,
whole team.
on
should be on
November
that.
1st, it's spotless.
It is because my daughter
Right?
got married like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
And
You'd never know.
you'd never know.
No,
No,
no, that's
they
not.
had all their Thanksgiving decorations up at the hotel.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so sad.
That's my holiday.
That's
I
yeah.
love
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. That's
You're gonna have it up in New Hampshire.
I will.
You're gonna have a
Oh.
place for Aunt Peggy.
Um,
I think you should.
Oh
no,
God,
it depends on how many people. What do we have? 35 last
Oh
year.
my Lord!
it was delicious.
I cooked for 35
Yeah,
people.
it was
You didn't
delicious.
gaslight her, did you? With that?
I can't remember what we did
Yeah.
last
No, you were good last year. But she also came with her son Nicholas and her daughter
yeah.
Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we had
It was
we have another
wonderful.
house up there. So
How many
they-
ovens do you have in this house?
Two.
2 ovens.
I've
How
two
many
kitchens.
turkeys though did you have last year?
Oh, I had two turkeys, 2 hams,
delicious.
A lasagna.
I can't cook a thing.
Yeah,
I never
had so much
successfully
food.
cooked a turkey, so I'm
It's-
amazed.
That you can put it all on.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
of course, and then with all the accoutrements, all the good stuff.
All the good
Yeah,
stuff.
and everybody brings something. It's
Of
so
course.
nice. Such a good group of people.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, but
So-
that was the biggest crew I've had in a long time.
So relaxing.
That's great.
For
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's right.
She's right. It was.
There you go.
It was wonderful.
That-
It really was. And then actually, she opened up her house, so me and my kids stayed at the A-frame right
Yeah.
down the street. So it was even
Okay.
better. We didn't have to
Nice.
drive back to
So
Massachusetts.
I'm going to ask you a question. How many times did your phone go off, Amy, during Thanksgiving, or do people give you a break?
Oh, you know something? I am learning now that there are certain times where I don't bring my phone. Like my kids were with me, so there was no need for you know what I mean. And even now at home, like when I'm having dinner and stuff like that, I have learned that whatever they want can wait. But people are just really, they really feel that real estate agents work 24/7. They have no.
Hey, you got to work for your 2%.
I know, right?
If we're lucky.
I know. I
That's right.
know.
So they own
Yeah.
you round the clock.
Oh, they do own
24/7.
us. They do
Oh,
own
yeah,
us.
So are you
100%.
better at putting your phone down? Kathy,
Yeah,
no.
well, she just
except
was-
for right before the radio
know, right?
show.
I
when
I
she's
know.
like,
I'm so sorry about that. I needed to
You
talk
will
to
never,
Rick.
never
Got to pull a
live that
building
down.
permit.
Yes, it's true.
I am starting to learn after 30 years that there is no emergency in real
Yes.
estate.
No,
Yeah,
they're
there
only
isn't,
in nursing,
100%.
honey.
Only a nurse.
Only
Right?
in nursing,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
So
not
there's
saving
no-
anyone's life.
No,
There's
you're
no
exactly
need.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, ABCs, airway, breathing, bleeding. You know,
Oh,
circulation, airway, breathing, circulation.
Yeah.
ABCs. If there's not an issue with that,
Yeah, it can.
You're
wait.
okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you know what?
dial
As-
911.
As real
Not your
estate
nurse.
agents, we are entitled to family time.
Of course you
Yes.
are.
We are entitled to worship
And I think
time.
I
we
think
are
it's because
entitled
though, like
to
open
a day
houses
off.
are usually on the weekends, and then when they want to go view something, they have to do it when they're not working. So that's at nights. So I think in their mind, right from the get go, in their minds, it's like, oh well, they work weekends and nights, and it's like, no, we actually don't.
No,
Okay.
we work all day, every
Yeah,
day,
we-
7
yeah.
days a week.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
took Sunday off. I went to the Freiburg Fair.
Oh, you did?
It was wonderful. It was hot. But
It
it was
was hot.
wonderful. And I didn't answer a call. I
Did-
thought
And people will leave a message, right?
they leave. I had like
Oh,
27,
then they'll text.
I had 27 text messages. I had 13 missed calls, and you know what? I still have someone trying to reach me today. I haven't had a chance
Yeah,
to look at
it's
what he
Monday.
sent me.
Okay.
And when I called him before I got here, and I said, "Listen, I received it. I haven't reviewed it yet. I'll be at the office by 3:30. I
Yes.
will call you after that."
Okay. And
So-
so you will.
Yes,
Of course.
I
Of
will.
course,
Of
yeah.
course. I'm
Everybody-
having a little anxiety
I know.
over it because I'm like, "Why am I here? I should be in. I should be
Nope,
in
you're
Andover."
here.
I know Monday. Mondays are tough.
Yeah.
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 Especially when he takes Sunday off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
See?
And that was a big step for me. My husband was thrilled.
Was he?
Yeah.
There you go.
We had a nice
See?
day.
Oh,
Well,
good.
you're still
Just the two of you?
honeymooners. You're still honeymooners.
I'm about to have my 3-year wedding anniversary,
Oh.
October 15th.
Oh,
so I
there you
lost
go.
that bet. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that was hilarious.
My friend.
That's your friend. Okay, that was epic right there. Best line on the radio so far. Surprise, surprise.
Dude. I know. Oh, Kevin's going to be watching this.
know.
Kevin, I love you.
That's great.
But obviously not as much as me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true. Yeah,
That's
she
one-
loves them. I love them. She
yeah.
hates them.
Yeah.
I'll help her bury them.
With
Peggy?
right next to Aunt Peggy.
Aunt Peggy.
That
God
is-
bless her.
Nope. I hope you write all this down because that is an amazing story. The
It
whole-
really
from
is.
beginning to end.
It really is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
It's-
It's cool.
It got a little freaky at times. It was
Yeah.
like almost on the verge of tears. Like, why did we build here? What are we doing?
Well, you didn't know, and they
yeah.
didn't disclose.
They forgot.
They forgot.
They
forgot
they
Aunt
left Aunt
Peggy.
Peggy under a rock down by the water.
Okay. Oh wow.
Imagine.
I wonder how many other families. I mean, that I'm sure all over.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I
Mass,
mean,
New
yeah.
Most
Hampshire.
people bury their pets.
Yeah.
That I can deal with.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
When you bury human remains,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
The urn.
The urn.
yeah.
Yep.
Thank God she was cremated and not.
I know. Oh my goodness.
That
The
would have
bones.
stopped construction. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, didn't it happen at the drive-in theater in
Laconia.
in Laconia?
Yes,
Really?
It did.
It did.
They found human remains and they
had
stopped the
to stop?
process.
Yes, they did.
Yep. You should see what they put there now, though. It's gorgeous.
I did see that. There's a
So
whole lot
what was
going
the
on
body?
around there.
What was the body that was there?
It was ancient. I think it was some ancient burial site or something that they put
Even
the.
if they find an arrowhead and it's deemed historical,
Yeah.
everything stops.
It's
and
all
it becomes
hysterical.
Hysterical.
Oh, they all
it
go
becomes an
hysterical.
archaeological dig.
Yes.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
It
you go by the
shuts down.
tents.
look away.
They got, like the
Look
tents were up
away.
there. Yeah. Well, it was a drive-in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Not in nuts anymore. Nuts anymore. Now it's beautiful.
Condos.
There's condos everywhere up there.
Everywhere.
Meredith, Laconia.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guilford.
So they're slowing that down in Salem right now. They're having it so these investors, they have to own the house, the multifamily, a couple of years before they're allowed to condo it now,
Okay.
because they're trying to help people not be displaced when the investors come in and buy. So they are trying to protect the renters a little bit now.
So who has the power? Do you think the investors have the power? Because it's certainly happening here in Nashville.
Well,
There's
they're
stuff going up
I
everywhere.
think they're trying to shift it a little bit in Salem, because we have a problem, with renters right now. They're getting displaced and they have
Yeah.
nowhere to go and
Yeah.
they can't afford anything.
That's same. I guess
Yeah.
same here in Nashville.
Yeah, so they're
$3,500 for a
Yes.
for a 2-bedroom. Who
Yeah.
can afford that?
Right. So they're trying to slow it down so the investors just can't come in and buy all these multifamilies and condo them. So now I believe it's 2 years and then they can do it. But,
Okay, that's still
yeah,
2
I know.
years. Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! Wow, everybody's shaking their head. Yeah. Hey, how about helping the little guy? Right? Buy a home, get a home,
I know.
build a home. Mm-hmm.
I think it's
tiny home.
It's good. I think that though
Something.
Something.
yeah, I think that the first time home buyers though they're I think right now is a good time for them.
Okay. So
Because-
first time home buyers.
I
You're
think
gonna looking
so.
for
I don't
for
know.
in Massachusetts, at New Hampshire, Kathy Dwyer.
Yes.
Yes, KAD Homes.
You're
And
so funny.
Amy Elwell.
Atlantic Coast Homes.
Atlantic Coast. That's right. And
Yeah.
I will put your information up
Thank
there.
you so much.
I know. It's amazing. Let me just check the time here. We got like 2 minutes.
Oh,
I think until the music starts. You guys are great. You guys are
Well,
like
thank
great
you.
on the radio.
for having
Aw,
us.
yeah,
I know.
we're so
I love
happy
your
to be
sto-
back.
I love your haunted house stories. Or at least that one. I'm sure there are others. I mean, do you ever get that feel like when you walk in the house, it's like, oh,
Oh yeah,
Last week,
yeah.
in
Really?
closing, I walked into a house in Andover, big old Victorian, and I was previewing it with the listing agent, and I said, hey, I don't know, but it feels weird here. And he said, yeah, one of the previous owners hung herself
Oh goodness.
from the stairwell.
see, you got it. You can
The
feel
hair
it.
in the back of my neck was standing up.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And
What
I
a
said,
way.
what happened here? What's going on here?
Oh my God. Well, we'll give a shout out to Aunt Peggy. Rest in peace, Aunt Peggy.
God bless.
Yes, God bless
you,
her.
Aunt
Exactly.
Peggy.
God
Yeah.
bless Aunt Peggy. Thank you, ladies. You were amazing.
Thank
was
you.
very
Thank you for
entertaining
having
and
us.
Thank you,
amazing.
Julie.
Come again. Take care. See you at Nolan's.
Yes, you bet.
Take care. Bye, grasshoppers. Hope you enjoyed them. Bye-bye.
Bye.
WSMN 1590. WSMN 95.3 FM Nashua. Listen, watch, and stream at WSMN.live.
ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. The Senate is back in session this afternoon, and